Team coverage continues tonight. On the heels of FEMA approving Governor Lamont's major disaster declaration request earlier today, the governor was in Guilford to tour a Connecticut ventilator manufacturer. Channel 3's Elliot Polikoff takes a look now at why it's so important to have locally made breathing machines in Connecticut's road to recovery.
Connecticut needs help dealing with the coronavirus pandemic. That's no secret. But when it comes to federal aid for the nutmeg state, that's not always a sure thing.
We had our order with a strategic stockpile down in Washington, D.C. We had 1,000 ventilators, 1,500 ventilators on order, ready to go. And guess what? We found out today, they said, sorry, we rerouted your shipment. Your case is not as urgent as some other places right now.
That's where Guilford-based Biomed Devices enters the equation. What's urgent for Connecticut is urgent for them.
We're working 7 days a week right now. We're working overtime during the week. We're looking at adding a second shift.
Biomed has already committed to providing 100 ventilators for the state, with the hopes of increasing that number in the near future.
They've been talking about as much as 500, even 1,000 ventilators.
There's no doubt that these Biomed ventilators will play a huge role in helping out those in need. But the question remains here in Connecticut, how much more work needs to be done?
The answer to that question depends in large part on how different Connecticut medical companies work together.
The problem is going to be raw materials. So we're looking at a partnership with a very large Connecticut-based company that is going to help us with our sourcing issues and possibly some manufacturing.
So the degree to which we can have a homegrown supply chain makes a world of difference.
In the meantime, the governor is continuing the push to put Connecticut's needs on equal footing with those in New York.
They're funded at 100%. We're funded at 75%. But I got to tell you, Mr. President, the COVID virus is just as pandemic on our side of the border as it is on the Westchester County side of the border.
With help from Connecticut companies like Biomed, though, it might not stay that way for long. Elliot Polikoff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.